Good morning. This is Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com with the AM Volatility Report. Reminder, this is for educational purposes only. None of this should be construed as investment advice. Consult your financial professional. Options have risk. If you lose money, it is your fault. Hey, I just want to remind everybody, keep reading the blog every day, OptionPit.com/blog. And let's talk about the market. Well, we started out at a low tick. At one point in time, we saw the S&P get down to down 9. It's currently down about 5. We had some mixed numbers. We had a little bit of a hot CPI and a little bit of hot industrial production that's moved things around last night a little bit. Home Depot knocked the socks off of earnings and is losing today. Shows you what they like to do to retail. XRT, similarly, Home Depot getting smacked, XRT getting smacked. TJX stores, TJ Maxx, again, another one that had great earnings that is now being sold. They're just after retail. Now, this is just kind of a sector play. My guess is that around there's kind of softness across the board, and they're all being dragged down together. And that's kind of where the market weakness is. I'm not sure if I'm a huge believer in today's move, but I don't think we're going to have another, after a 17-point drop and a 20-point rally, I don't think you're going to see a multi 1% move day again today, folks. This one looks like it's lined up to be slow and boring. Apple is off a little bit after the Buffett bounce. Amazon off a little bit. If there is strength, you can see financials have a little bit of strength today. BAC up, Goldman Sachs flat, JP Morgan pretty flat. So not a lot there. And then some of the transpos look okay. Delta in particular, but UAL, AL, they're all up. So a little bit of strength in the transpos, a little strength in XLE, a little weakness in retail, and flat finance. That's kind of what's putting everything together in today's market. Doesn't feel like we want to have a big push, but who knows? The market has been moving around. We actually saw a nice uptick in realized volatility over the last 10 days. It started to move again, which is always an interesting sign when the market starts to move. And pull up 10-day. You can see 10-day, boom, back up to almost 12%, even as 20-day staying pretty low. VIX volatility, though, is still kind of meh, kind of uninspiring. And what I find kind of interesting is, yeah, the market's down 7. VVIX is actually down. They're selling VIX options today, which is always a fascinating thing to see on a down day. We've seen VIX kind of be meh and underperform now for a few days, and I think that we line up for a potential boring settle over the next couple of days, especially with them dropping vol. I'm thinking the Fed minutes maybe don't matter that much. But who knows? I could be wrong. When our big loser is the Dow at minus 0.45%, I'm not overly concerned about the market. I'm looking for today to be a bit of a yawner, somewhere between where we are now and up by as much, or maybe a little bit up on the day. It just doesn't feel like there's a lot of strength strength of will to move markets one way or the other. VIX futures curve. Come on. There you go. Continues to be bid, especially the back end. And, until that back end calms down, there's going to be, the interesting piece is there was an article about how hedged the market is. And the market's that hedged, it's going to be very difficult for there to have an extended sell-off. And we may be range bound for a while. I would be unshocked if that was the case. So even though the VIX is around 15, I would probably, if I had to lean one way or the other on vol, I would probably lean vol to drift a little lower, especially in futures. When you see VIX down and the VIX is up, that's usually a bearish sign for VIX futures, and that would be kind of the way I would be leaning. All right, folks. You know, again, I just think today is going to be kind of boring. Yesterday gave you a great opportunity, and me a great opportunity, to unwind some kind of short out of the money puts. I'm going to be looking for an opportunity to put those back on. Today might not be the day. I may have to wait till next week. But, go through, now that we're in options expiration week, it's important to go through one's portfolio and be shutting down these kind of worthless shorts, because you never know. We may get a surprise out of Fed minutes. We may get a big sell-off, and something that was worthless could become of worth again. And especially if it's against something long, you never want to be just, at least in my opinion, I don't ever want to be just sitting on worthless short puts. That's a losing proposition to me. So spend some time going through portfolios doing that today. I think today is a perfect day to do that. Have a good day, folks. You can email me, marketoptionput.com, for questions. You can call me 888-TRADE-0.